My life. Hey everyone, we do want to welcome you to our what is normally our Tuesday night hangout. We're welcoming you tonight. Our hangout is tonight is going to be about real people getting real results with total life changes. I am Lisa Mason Mentor, and I am your facilitator for this evening. On our panel, we have several women who are doing major things inside Total Life Changes and making moves. We have Tamika Williams, we have Ray Hope, and we have Keely Taylor. So we are super excited to have these ladies on board with us. I am an independent business owner, as these ladies are, and I've been with Total Life Changes since December 2014. Having a great time with Total Life Changes, and tonight we're just going to be talking about how we are building our businesses with Total Life Changes, and maybe answer some questions that you may have about how you can start to build your business fast and see some amazing results like we are. So we welcome you to the Hangout, and we are kind of pressed for time tonight. We normally do this on a Wednesday night, but we have several ladies who do have some things going on tonight. But we did want to make sure that we did touch bases with you this week and not miss the opportunity to share our business with you and this opportunity with you. So tonight we're going to start with Tamika Williams, who is going to share with you what all she's doing in Total Life Changes, her experience, where she is now, where she hopes to go in the next 12 months, what some of her goals are, and we are excited to have Tamika. Tamika, you ready?
Yes. Hi, everyone. I am Tamika Williams, and I've been with Total Life Changes, I think, since the end of April, early May. I had come to find out about the company just from different people I saw posting about one of the products online. And it just kept popping up and popping up. So it just kind of caught my curiosity. And I've been into health and wellness for a while. So I'm always, attracted to those kinds of posts that I see online. So I just decided to, do some research. It was, the product that was catching my curiosity was the resolution drops. So I just kind of started doing some research and seeing all these results from people online. So I just decided to just go ahead and bite the bullet and try it for myself. And I tried the product for the full 30 days. Well, it was a little bit over 30 days, about 5 weeks, I guess, and dropped almost 25 pounds. So at that point, I was sold. I was like, oh, I can do this. So my next step, well, I had already connected with Lisa, just being a customer. And, once I saw my results with Resolution, I decided to join up under her. And it's just been on and popping ever since. I'm working a full-time job, but I'm building this business up part-time, which, anybody can do. It's not simple. It's not simple, but it's worth it. It takes a lot of work to get where you want to be. And my ultimate goal is to be able to do this full-time. So I'm putting in the hard work now. So, my goal is to eventually retire from my full-time job and just do something. It's good when you can do something that you're passionate about. I've been passionate about health and wellness for a long time, and I've just feel fulfilled just helping people, getting healthy and losing weight. And I mean, it's a different kind of fulfillment that you don't get from just your regular 9 to 5. And I'm just hoping to just grow, grow my team, and I would like to grow within this company. My ultimate goal is to be, boom, up at the top. But it's, baby steps. I'm making progress every single week. I'm, making sales. I'm building my team, and it's just a process. It's a fulfilling process. And I'm just glad that I jumped on board this company. You feel at home here. We're a community. We've become like family in just a short amount of time. I feel like I've known these ladies for forever, and I've just met them not even 2 months ago. So, when you join this team, it's not just, you're not by yourself. You've got all of us to support you, to guide you, to, just help you grow as a person and in your business and everything.
Mm-hmm. I keep forgetting that you've only been with us for a couple months. But
No.
right, and I also keep forgetting that I've only been with the company for 7 months.
Mm-hmm.
Because I'm just all in. I just love the company so much. I love the culture. I love the people. We have great leadership on our team. Um, and we have great leadership in our upline. So, it's a win-win. So I keep forgetting that myself. But I want to go back to something because you said you're working this full time. I mean, you're working a full-time job and you're doing this part-time. I know that you have a family. So I just want to kind of want you to share with everyone how you're making that happen, because a lot of people say, I just don't have the time to do another business. I don't have time to work a business. I already have a job. I already have a family. I'm tired. How do I fit it in? And you're doing that with grace. I mean, you are doing it so well. And I think that you could really help maybe that mom or dad out there who really needs the extra income, but they don't necessarily know how to fit it into their already busy schedule. So why don't you share, or can you share with our viewers how you are able to do that?
Well, yeah, like I do work a full-time job, and I mean, luckily I'm able to work from home, but it's still a full-time job, and so it's just a matter of you got to prioritize your schedule. I mean, you have to have a set schedule on a daily basis to work this business, and it just boils down to your commitment and how bad you want it. If you want it bad enough, you'll make a way. That's the bottom line. You'll make a way, whether it's a couple of hours before you start your job, if it's on lunch break, if it's on your regular breaks, if it's after, you just have to kind of get it together and just decide you want to change more than you want to stay the same. And I do have a family. I have children. I have, a husband who's sick. I just kind of tell them, I'm here, but back off. Because I'm trying to do this for everyone. So the end result is for all of us to have freedom, to be able to travel and to be able to have extra money to do things. And you have to put in the hours in the beginning to get to that end result. And it's just commitment. If you want freedom, true freedom, it takes work. And it's not like you have to do it forever, but you do have to do it at the beginning. And you just got to be committed.
I hear you saying something that many women struggle with, and that's setting boundaries. I heard you say that you can tell your family, I'm here, but back up.
Right.
And that's, that's funny the way you said it, but it's so true, And I had to get to that point, because with my family, because when you're at the house, they tend to say, Mom, can you do this? Or honey, can you do this? Or babe, can you do this? I need this. I need that. Have you seen that? And they get frustrated with you because you go into this zone when you're working, and
right.
It's really hard for you to come out of that zone to accommodate something like, have you seen my kids? And so, it can be very, very frustrating. Mm-hmm. Women really struggle with setting those boundaries. So I'm really glad that you have been able to do that with your family. It took me a minute. I actually had to read a book called Boundaries to help me to understand that I do have a right to have time to myself to do those things I need to do. And it's healthy to have those boundaries so that you can have that time so you don't feel so infringed upon. And your family needs to respect what you're doing. It's not just for you, it's for your entire family. So I'm glad you found, or you already know how to do that. That's amazing, because it took me a minute to understand, to say, back up.
It took me a minute to get to this point, because I've been working like a runaway slave for years, so now I'm at a comfortable position where I can kind of manage the two. And, they just my kids are grown, they're older, so they kind of understand, and it's summertime, you better back up.
So how do you stay organized throughout the day? Do you work from a plan? Do you work from a schedule? How do you shift gears between working your job and then working your business? Do you have some kind of schedule or action plan or something that you follow?
Yeah, that's part of one of the great things about being part of this team, all the tools that we get. And I've been able to incorporate the action plan that you created for yourself that you shared with the team. I just kind of put my own stuff in there, and I have a balance between the business and then my job. So, on the days that I'm slow or, I don't have anything, I'll just do, business building stuff in the middle of it. But it has to be written down. If it's not written down, it's really hard. So, you have to stay organized, whether it's a spreadsheet, whether it's a Word document, just make a plan for your daily activities, and you just check them off. Just check them off throughout the day until you're complete.
What I have found for me is I keep it on a Word document, and I also have an Excel spreadsheet. My spreadsheet doesn't change as much as my Word doc because I'm tweaking it every day to even what I have to do that particular day. Like on Tuesdays, if this were a normal week, I would normally have on Tuesdays what everything I need to do to prepare for the hangout so that I don't miss those steps. So that's one thing I encourage people to do on their DMO, their daily method of operation, is to tweak your daily activities to what's going on that day. Do you have a call that you have to be on that day? Then your activities need to surround that particular event so that you don't miss it. So that helped me instead of every day, it being the same every day, and then me scratching my head. Oh, I missed that. What am I supposed to be doing next? So a daily method of operation helps. And I also caught what you said about if it's not on paper, then it's kind of like, out the window. I was also in quality assurance sometimes back, and what I used to tell my team all the time was, if it's not written down, it does not exist. So I could not run my department. It was a quality assurance department, and so if it wasn't written down, it just couldn't happen. There was no way to measure what was being done. So that's really important. You got to have some stuff written down. You got to be organized. You got to plan. You got to take the time to do those things. If you don't know how to do those things, then you can learn. It's not a hard skill to learn. People think that, it's so hard to be organized. Well, you get up every morning and you put your clothes on and put them together so you can get a planner and figure out how to put an appointment in it. It's not hard. It's not really not that hard, as hard as people think it is. People are so intimidated by little bitty things that you can really conquer and master. And I see Ray shaking her head, so I'm going to let Ray jump in here. And Ray, I want you to share with us what's been going on with you. How did you come to join Total Life Changes? You are really making some moves out there on the East Coast, traveling up and down, doing all kinds of things. And Ray has only been with us for a couple months. She just hit director about, what was it, last week, 2 weeks ago?
2 weeks ago.
And we are so excited. I hit director a couple weeks, about 5 weeks ago, and Ray hit director 2 weeks ago. So we are super excited. We have 3 directors on our team now, and we are about to just blow this thing up. And so I give the floor to Ray.
Wow, thank you, Lisa. I appreciate that. Can you guys hear me okay? Okay, great, because I'm on a totally different computer, and I started out, couldn't even see myself clearly, so I just want to make sure y'all can hear me as well. But I tell you what, I'm having a ball with this company. It's funny, my sponsor, I tell people this all the time, is the 9th person to reach out to me about Total Life Changes. And the first 8 people I didn't take serious enough because I'm a numbers person. And between them not being able to explain this business to me in layman's terms, but more importantly, they couldn't explain the money. And if you can't break down the money to me, I'm going to give you 2 minutes. And if you cannot break this down to me, it's going to be next. Okay, because I need to know that who I'm linking up with and who I'm partnering up with is someone who, will be able to understand the business with as much intensity as I plan to give it. So the first 8 people didn't get me. It's just that simple. And, so my sponsor reached out to me, and it wasn't just about just the business, but just truly asked me, where am I in my life right now? Where am I? Where, am I comfortable? If I did, because I work full-time too. Hey, I've been in this industry for over 12 years. So, and I love what I do. But, and when the time comes that TLC completely changes things for me, then it will be adios. But for right now, it's like, okay, he asked a simple question, where am I in my life? If you do not comfortably have 6 months savings stashed away somewhere, if something were to come up in your life where you lose your primary source of income, you need to get something else. If you were to lose your primary source of income today, right now, would you be able to survive? And the answer for most people is no. They would not be able to survive. They don't have savings. They haven't really planned for the future. A lot of us are getting older. Shout out to my over 40s. We're getting older, and some of us haven't even put money away for savings or retirement. That's a scary place to be. So when I really stopped to look at TLC, the products, it was a given. I don't need anyone to explain to me the products. In fact, the first 8 people, it was all about tea. It was all about weight loss tea. And for those people who know me, I'm a very slender woman. So it was hard to convince me, being a slender woman, that I could effectively sell a weight loss tea to some of my bigger sisters, and I'm already a skinny chick. So it made it where I didn't really feel 100% comfortable with selling that product. Nobody took the time to tell me about the NRG. No one took the time to tell me about the NutriBurst, which I absolutely love. I have 2 bottles of that stuff coming on auto ship. About to bump it up to 3. Send one to my son because he's going to medical school soon. My daughter because she's going to college. There is a need for the products that we have. But none of the other 8 bothered to take the time to tell me about anything other than tea. So when we experienced a little bit of a hiccup where the tea was on back order, it was like the sky is falling, the tea is gone. And it's like, really? If you look at all of the other products that we have, you would realize that you have a wealth of other products that you can still promote and still build. So all the while this so-called tea was on back order, I was steady building because I understood the power of the rest of the products, and I understood the power that the money is still there, whether it's a tea sale or a NutriBurst sale. So, I appreciate my sponsor for never giving up on me. Oh my goodness, because, we rolled with a couple of other things before, but he never gave up on me. And that's what you want. You want someone who never gives up on you. So, I have people on my team right now where some of them are a little, they don't see the potential that I see in them. They feel like this is so hard, and I'm like, no, it's not. Make a plan and make it plain. Make a plan, but make it plain. And when you don't do that, when you overcomplicate things, well, what about the website we're going to use? Well, what about this? I'm like, take it a step at a time. How do you eat an elephant? As big as it is, you eat them one bite at a time. It's really not that hard. So when I tell people to pick this thing up, I mean it. Pick your phone up and start reaching out to people that you care most about. People who are struggling in their weight. People are struggling in their health. People are struggling in their bodies, and they need what we have. But we're so focused on tea and weight loss or making money that we stop caring about people. It's time that we start caring about people. The sign-ups are going to come. I mean, we're getting people who are buying packages on my team, for goodness sake, because they see the potential of the company. They're coming in. I mean, I just want to give quick shout-outs because I have so many people who I'm calling my DITs. And y'all remember that. I coined the term DIT. That is Director in Training. And I want my people to understand, I got Miss Darlene. I drove out to South Boston, Virginia last weekend for her. And next weekend, I'll be driving out to Goldsboro, North Carolina for my 2 next in line DITs, Levon and Evelina. And then we'll be going to Fayetteville for Patrick. I wish I could fly to Puerto Rico for Jessica or California for Kelvin. But it's going to happen because they care. They care. They're showing the products and what the products do. And guess what? The products are simply selling themselves. So guys, it's funny. Some people say, well, you made it so easy, or you know a lot of people. No, I don't. No, I don't. It's not about the people that I know. It's just the quality of people that I'm reaching out to. I'm reaching out to people who I know may be suffering with diabetes or high blood pressure. And certainly, we don't make any medical claims. But when I see the benefits of the chocolate, I see the benefits of the Gano and the Techewy, I hope I'm saying it right, and I see the benefits of all these other products, that is what I'm trying to get people to understand. This is bigger than tea. It is bigger than you and me. And whether someone decides that, oh, I got a text message today, I don't know if I'm going to do this, I'm going to try it one more month. You know what my response was? okay. Okay, because you have to want this more than I want it for you. It can't be the other way around. I cannot want this more than you. You have to want it more for yourself, for your family. This is actually a business where it's truly one team, one dream, 100,000 families. And I don't know about y'all, but the hopes are going to be one of those 100,000 families. I trust and believe that. So, so I, even though I work, I have a full-time job. I'm out of my home. My kids are older, and you notice it's quiet, right? Because we got kids upstairs, we got kids in the den, and they know turn the volume down because I'm in front of the camera. I don't want to hear nothing else. I don't want to hear the dog. I don't want to hear anything. I just want to be able to talk to people and share this story because, TLC has so much to offer, but some people don't see it. So for those of us who do, I have tunnel vision lately. I have tunnel vision. People try to call me all the time because they know I'm going to build it. But don't bring me nothing when you know I'm already in build mode and I already got my tunnel vision up. It's like the horse with the blinder shields on. They just see what's in front of them. Right now, I am paving a path, building my empire, building up directors under me, because when you build under you and you bless people under you, despite yourself, you're going to succeed. Okay, despite yourself. So I'm just sharing. I pick up my phone and I make a decision of who I'm going to call. I go back to the old-fashioned list building because there are so many people that I know who may not be connected to me on Facebook or any other social media. So how will I reach those people? The only way I can reach them is through a phone call. Yeah, you can reach them with an email, but sometimes emails get missed. Emails get misfiled into junk or whatever. You don't want to take that chance with this opportunity. So, I promise you, reach out to people because the person that you think won't be interested, you're going to see them on Facebook, and they're going to be a director, executive director, regional director, and you're going to be thinking to yourself, my goodness, I should have picked up the phone. And I'm going to be saying, yeah, you should have picked up the phone. Stop being afraid to tell people and share with them the beauty about showcasing our products that are truly helping people. And I was sharing with another person, our products sell despite the business. Does that make sense? The products are selling despite the business. And I haven't really had the luxury of being involved with a company that does that. I've been in other product companies and we get them because we have to. You want to stay qualified. But in this case, with the TLC nutrition line, you want the stuff. I mean, you got to be careful with that NutriBurst. That stuff tastes good. I be wanting to just turn the bottle up because it tastes good. That stuff tastes good. I don't know about y'all. So my little tablespoon, it's like, that's all I get for the day. So, I see y'all laughing. But, at the end of the day, guys, I think that we have something really, really special here. We really do. Don't be so quick to give up on yourself. If you haven't seen, what the opportunity is, and you haven't seen, our, the full out compensation plan, each of you have been invited here through your inviters link. Go ahead and click on, get more information or something like that, and you'll be able to see just why we so dang on excited about Total Life Changes. And so I'm going to give this mic back to Lisa. Thank you. Is Lisa still there?
I'm here. I'm sorry. Saturday is the 4th, right? And so my husband is in there with like ribs all over the kitchen, and I had to go in there. I get excited when I see ribs. I'm so sorry. I had to go see what was going on in the kitchen.
Oh my God.
That's what you get to do when you work at home, see?
That's right. That's right.
That's one of the perks of working at home. I'm like, oops, I hear a lull. Okay, let me run. Okay. But I was listening to you, Ray. Ray is Dynamo. So is Tamika. So is Keely. And we have so many people on our team who are so focused. And like Ray was saying, she has like tunnel vision. That's what you have to have when you first come into a business. Until you get to that point where you no longer have to work your business every day to see results, then you are going to have tunnel vision. You're going to have to plant your flag firmly and refuse to look at any other opportunities, refuse to just allow people to keep pitching you. I know a lot of times people send me stuff, I don't even open it because I know that it's just they're trying to lure me into doing what they're doing, and 9 times out of 10, it's going to be something that's really probably, and I hate to say this, probably not going to work for me. I have to believe in a company before I can pour myself into it. And that works for everyone. If you have belief in a company, then you will be successful. I have joined companies before, and I believed in them, and I was successful. And then I've joined companies where it was like, I'm just really not feeling this, and I just didn't have that energy about it, that zest about it, that belief, that thing that made me want to work my business. And because that was not there, I was unable to really fully do it. And I was lured away. You know, we call it shiny object syndrome, or, you know, the shiny carrot syndrome, or whatever. But you've got to be real careful when you start building a business to put those blinders on and just go all in. You cannot allow distractions to come in and people to come in and pitch you all the time. You've got to, you know, and it's okay to tell people, my flag is firmly planted with Total Life Changes. If you say that to people, guess what? They're going to be like, maybe I need to check that out. And they're going to ask you, well, what you're doing, send me a link. You know, you have to let people know that you are very, very focused on building your business and that it is very important to you. Now we have another dynamo on our team, Keely. She's been tearing it up. Keely, you want to come on out and talk to everybody?
Yep, I'm here.
Okay, good. Okay, awesome.
My porch.
Okay.
So, well, my story is, I joined April 7th and did the products. Love my resolution. Lost 42 pounds in 45 days. Still got 30 more to go, but I started because I was going to be getting married. I'm like, oh, I need to lose weight now. So I talked to Lisa, and I started with the resolution. Like I said, I lost weight. Well, then one time my bottle got lost in the mail, and I got so mad. Something happened. The mailman said they delivered it, didn't deliver. I got so frustrated, I literally almost quit. I was talking to Lisa, and I was done. And this is why I tell everyone, don't ever give up, because I almost let that one bad day ruin my future. Because let me tell you, this is how my checks have went, okay? $18, and these are weekly checks, $68, then $250, then $320, then $350, $771, and now $795. And this past week, I think I hit about close to 1,000 just for 1 week. And I mean, Total Life Changes is seriously life-changing, and it's $45 to get started. I mean, that's all it cost me. I mean, it's so many. I can't say enough good things about it. And our team is awesome. We have so many tools and training. You can't help but rock this as long as you stay focused and you don't give up. And I know there's people out there that doubt different companies or whatever. I always tell everyone to divorce your doubt and marry your future, because TLC is doing amazing things and is helping so many people out, health-wise and financial.
Keely, I remember that day that you were going to quit, and I didn't get upset with you, remember?
Yeah. Yes.
I just kind of was like, okay, you want to quit, all right. Because here's the situation. I knew that what we had was an excellent product, and I knew you were in your feelings that day. But I also knew that you would eventually come out of your feelings and realize that it was not as bad as it felt like at that particular time, that it wasn't really anything that couldn't be fixed. And once you grabbed a hold of it, and once you got past your feelings, then you just kind of blew up. And that's what I tell people all the time. When you make decisions, when you're in your feelings, you can really make some major mistakes, you know. And so I'm really glad that you have, I guess I want to say, grown from that situation, because you you refer back to it often because I think that was a turning point for you. You
Yes.
realized how important it was not to miss opportunities, you know, and because you didn't quit, but you just came out the gate after that. It was kind of crazy. And I think a lot of times, you know, with TLC, we've had a lot of challenges over the last few months with not having any tea, and then long waits for customer service on the phone as we've been growing. You know, those are just growing pains. And every company that's new, even though TLC is 14 years old, it's still new in the United States. Even though companies have those situations, you know, people sometimes they let those things get the best of them and they quit. Like I said, they operate out of their feelings instead of looking at it from a business perspective. But once I think you talked to TLC, you came away with a totally different perspective about this company. You want to share that?
When the bottle was missing?
Yes.
Yeah, well, so after calling the post office and finding out that they said that because, you know, I had a tracking number, they said they dropped it off. I said, no, you didn't. But so then I called Total Life Changes, and, I mean, they had no problem sending me another bottle. And what's nice is now all my packages come with signature requested, so I don't run into this problem anymore. But I do refer back to that day, especially if I'm having like a frustrating day or something, you know, I do. I refer back to that and just think of like how I've came along so far and how I just keep growing and growing and growing. And, you know, I mean, now I have over 20 people on my team, and I enrolled 10 of them this week. I mean, it's just amazing. I just love TLC. And you can't help but to talk to other people about it. I mean, it's just, I have to tell everyone about it because everybody needs it, and everybody needs NutriBurst. I mean, seriously, liquid vitamin straight into your bloodstream with a 98%. I mean, I can't live without it. I actually need to put 3 bottles on my auto ship because we go through like, I think a bottle in 2 weeks. But there's more of us in the household taking it.
You said 2 things I want to hit on real quick. You said, first of all, you said about liquid NutriBurst being a liquid vitamin and 98% absorption into the bloodstream. What most people don't realize is when they buy vitamins out of drugstores or, you know, like Walmart, Target, or whatever, most of those vitamins are synthetic. They're not even real vitamins. Our stuff is 100% pure, natural vitamins. Our NutriBurst is amazing. And like Ray was saying, she wanted to chug-a-lug. I had found myself one day actually, I'm telling myself because I'm real like that, I found myself actually chug-a-lugging from the bottle, standing with the refrigerator door open. I was like, hey, this stuff is good. And I just went crazy. I just went in on it. You know?
See, I told you.
You know, because I'm like, okay, I'm not going to pull out no tablespoon. I'm the only one using it. I'm going to tell myself I'm the only one using it. So I was drinking out the bottle. Okay, sue me. You know, but I did. I chug-a-lugged it a couple times, and I had to post about it on Facebook. This stuff is real. It's good. It's really, and I didn't expect the vitamin to be so tasty. That really shocked me.
And the vitamins that people are wasting their money buying over counter, they're only absorbing 10%.
Right, and like I said, they're not even real.
Yeah, they're throwing their money away.
Right. The other thing that you said was you signed 10 people last week.
Yep.
Go, girl. That's hot. That's hot. That's hot.
I'm trying to get the director. I'll be there.
Right.
But here's the thing. Was it as hard as you thought it was? Because you had set a goal. I want you to tell people the goal that you set, because see, here's the thing. People think network marketing is so hard. And we come from companies sometimes where the products don't always, I'm going to say it, they don't always work. Okay? And you don't have a strong belief in your own product, so you can't sell it well. Well, our products work. So we have a strong belief in our products. So we can go in on ours. We can say this absolutely does work, and we say it with conviction, so that people can understand that we believe in our product. We really want them to get healthy, and so they try the product. Now, most people in network marketing businesses, they may sign 1 or 2 people during the course of their network marketing career. Was it as hard as you thought it would be to sign 10 people? Because your goal at first was, I'm going to sign 10 people in the next 90 days, and I laughed at you. Remember?
No, it wasn't hard at all. And, you know, you made me bump it up to 20, but I think we're going to have to bump it up some more because, I mean, you know, like I said, I'm just sharing with people I know, you know, and I mean, and then it just even more worth it because people are, you know, have big smiles on their face because they feel healthier, they're losing weight, their pants are getting too big on them, you know, like it's just amazing. I just love it. Love it, love it.
Yeah, I didn't tell you 20 in 90 days because I told you I signed up 28 people in 30 days. So I told you if I could sign up 28 people in 30 days, I knew you could sign up 10 rather quickly. This is not a hard business to work. If you do like these ladies are saying, like Ray is saying, get tunnel vision, like Tamika is saying, get organized, and like Keely is saying, just do it. Just get in there and just do it and love what you're doing. You will be surprised how fast you can grow your business. I did those things. I know for a fact that they absolutely work. Once I decided to get focused on my business, it just wasn't any stopping me. You know, and that's the way you have to be. You know, Ray made a good point about the blinders. Too many times we looking off in this direction, looking off in that direction. You know, we don't have a method of operation that we're working from. We're just sitting down, just flying by the seat of our pants. You know, today I was knocking out, you know, stuff on my DMO just left and right, you know, just going hard. You know, and like I told my team, a lot of people complain about the summer months. You know, well, it's slow because people are on vacation, going on vacation, or it's the holidays or whatever. It's only as hard as you make it. Now, if you know that these are typically slow months, then what you need to do is instead of slowing up with it, you ramp it up. You double it up. You know, so if you're normally doing, you know, maybe just one post on Instagram, do 4 or 5. You know, you got to ramp up your efforts. You know, you've got to make sure that you are ramping things up. Now, Keely, she ramped things up real fast. You know, and she just went. Like I said, she just went in. You know, and so did Ray. Ray didn't waste a lot of time, and neither did Tamika. Like I said, Tamika's only been with us a couple months, and she's already built on a team. How long has it been, Tamika? About 5 weeks.
Yeah, it hasn't been that long at all. About 5 weeks. Because I tried the product first, and then I jumped in.
And we call that retail to recruit. You just get people on the product, like Ray was talking about, and Keely was talking about. You just introduce the product to people, have them try it, they fall in love with the product, and then sometimes they'll recognize the opportunity because not everyone has been in network marketing. But you know, even if they may have their own network marketing company, and then they decide, hey, you know, I need to look at this because this makes better sense for me to do than the one that I'm currently working. But then again, there are a lot of new people who come into network marketing. And, you know, if you approach them with a network marketing company, the first thing they're going to think is, I don't want to get in another pyramid. You know, I don't want to be in a scheme or a scam or whatever. And I'm going to say this, you can get mad at me if you want to, but if you work in a job, you are dead smack in the middle of either at the bottom or the middle of the pyramid because you will never get at the top. I'm sorry, that's just the truth. That's just the truth. But if you own your own business, you can be at the top of the pyramid, you know, and these ladies understand and recognize that. And I know a lot of you all probably saying, this girl is crazy. She just, that's me. I'm going to tell the truth. Now, Keely.
Yes.
Okay. I want you to talk about how you manage your business with your family because you got little kids.
Oh, yeah. And it's summertime. I mean, I like you said, I write things down. I started my list tonight for tomorrow because I got calls that I got to do. I got places to be because I even have to put in my showers or my showers aren't going to get done. I go to school, I work a job, and I have 3 kids that are up my butt all the time. You know, they're 9, 10, and 11. So they're, you know, not teenagers where they're more sufficient for themselves, you know. So just staying focused, following my list and my DMO every day, getting things done. Like you said, if you don't write it down, seriously, it does not get done. And for people like, Tamika works, Ray works, if they can work this business and work a full-time job. Anybody can do it. It's just what you make it.
Mm-hmm. That's true. Now, I do not work an outside job. I do this full time. But I will share this with you. A lot of people in my age group, they'll say, I'm too old for that.
Oof.
I don't have time for that. Yes, I'm over 50. I'm 52. I don't have time to work a job. I don't have time to work from home. I'm too old to learn all of that. It irritates me, and I'm going to be honest with you, because here's the situation. If you are over 50, at some point in your life, you have worked a job, and you had to learn some things. This is no difference. It's not really hard. It's just new, okay? Once you grasp that, then you can do it. Don't keep putting and imposing limitations on yourself because of your age, your gender, or what have you. If there is something that you want to achieve in life, if you still got bills you want to pay, if you still want to build a retirement fund, if you still want a vacation, or you want a vacation in your golden years, there is still time. In the industry that we are in, network marketing, the average earning is $50,000 per year. Wouldn't that help you if you were depending or close to retirement age? If you knew that if you worked hard for the next couple years, that you could set aside a nest egg where you would not have to rely on SSI or disability or any of those things. The network marketing industry offers you not just time freedom, but freedom from worry. You don't have to worry about, I'm not worried about those things anymore. I am building, I earn a weekly paycheck with Total Life Changes. And I no longer have to worry about what's going to happen to me at age 65, because I'm closer than these ladies on this panel. I'm a lot closer than they are to that, but I don't have that same concern. I work from home just like someone my age may go to a job and work a job. So I really want to talk to those people who are baby boomers and who feel like I just can't do this because it's too hard and I'm too old and I can't learn the computer and that is so not true. Yes, you can. You can do anything that you set your mind to. Now, if you are satisfied, get mad at me if you want, but if you are satisfied with knowing that over the next, 12, 13 years, you may be looking at SSI, a little SSI check coming to your house, and you struggling to pay your rent and struggling to put food on the table, and you will be struggling in your golden years, then, if that's what you want to do, but that does not have to be your reality is my point, okay? So if you partner up with anybody on this team, they are definitely going to help you, lead you, guide you, show you the things that you know how to do and how to access resources that will teach you and show you how to learn how to do a business from home. I just really want everybody to grasp a hold of that. Keely, did you have anything else you wanted to share with us?
Not that I can think right now.
So, Keely, you're going for director. How soon is that going to happen?
End of August.
End of August. Tamika, how soon are you going to hit director?
I'm shooting for August too. I'll say mid-August.
Okay.
I'm planning to get pumped up after I go to the conference in a couple weeks.
Oh, you're going? You're going?
Yes.
I'll see you there.
Oh.
Now, Ray just hit director, but Ray is already like me. She is like got her eyes set on something different. So when are you hitting executive, Ray? What is your goal?
My goal to hit executive is the end of July to hit executive. That is the goal that I have. So I'm grooming my DITs and
I'm still in that. I'm still in that. It's mine. It's mine. You want me to pay you some residual on it?
Look, use it, because I think we're going to start hashtagging DIT or hashtag director in training. And let's make it that.
That's hot. That's hot. I'll give you credit.
Right, and tag people who we know is DITs. We got Keely, we got so many people who are on your team, on my team, who are forward focused. So those are our new DITs. But I'm an exec DIT, and I want to hit that rank end of July. That is my goal. So I already know once we get to Atlanta, we're gonna come back. We're gonna be like, we won't even be able to sit still, and it's going to be such a pivotal point. So if you guys, anybody who's watching this webinar, if you haven't gotten tickets to come to the Atlanta event, July 17th and 18th, I am missing my own son's 23rd birthday on July 18th. I won't even get the chance to send him a cake. He'll have to just wait till I get back. But, I said I was going to, I really wanted to be there, and some people on our team, we all just made it happen. I'm so grateful for people on my team because they were already saying, Ray, we going, so we're going to have a little group of us going down together. It's going to be fun. It's going to be so great, and it's going to be a pivotal point in your business. I promise you, if you can, it's going to be such a turning point for your business. It really is. So, and if you know people who live in the Atlanta area, do what you got to do to get them in the building. I have been to many smaller events, and if this event is anywhere near it, and it will be, you don't have to do nothing but just get them in the building for them to watch it. They'll be signing up by the end of the day.
I agree. I believe that.
Yeah.
Now, we are going to touch on a couple things because we only got about 13 minutes left. We're going to talk about what it means to become binary qualified inside Total Life Changes, because the goal is, of course, we have time freedom, but the real goal is to have financial wealth and freedom from worrying about paying bills. And the first step in that is to become binary qualified once you join Total Life Changes. And we want you to become binary qualified within 24 hours. The reason being is because if you start off with a lot of momentum, you'll keep that momentum going. But if you start off with just a little bit, guess what? It's going to take you a while to amp up, if at all. Because only 1% of the people, of the population in network marketing actually make it to the top. So in order to become binary qualified and earn residual income, what you need to do is you need to sign up 2 people, one on your left and one on your right, because we do have a binary pay plan. Okay, so you need to sign up one on your left and one on your right. Now, I'm going to kind of go through some of the things that you can do, and then I'm going to give it to Ray, because Ray is like a master at recruiting. She is an amazing builder. So what you can do is, one of them is use a discount resolution strategy where you sign up a rep at the $44.95 for the tea, and then they can order the resolution from their website, and then they would get a 50% commission as a rep. But it's not really 50%, it's 50% on the volume. So you would earn like $30 commission, and you would actually save money on that, okay? So you can do it that way. One of the other ways is to make a list of everyone you know, and you can start making calls or send out a group text introducing the products or opportunity. As Ray was saying, you can also do a tea party that first week, or that first day that you sign up. One of the things that I did was I did a launch before I actually rolled it out. So I was actually telling people that I'm going to be signing up with this company on a particular day. So I had people ready when I joined to sign them up. So you can do it that way if you like. Set a date that you're going to join, and then get all of those people together and let them know I'm going to sign up, and then you sign up, and then you sign up, and then you sign up. That way you create that momentum. Another way is making sure that you are creating posts that attract curiosity. That's what I was talking about. Just kind of creating those posts, and I did that on Facebook, saying, it's coming, I got something big coming, it's going to happen on such and such a date. And then, people would inbox me, what you going to be doing, Lisa? What you got going on? You got to think outside the box and be creative. So that's just a few of the ways that we have, and Tamika came up with a couple of those, but those are just a few of the ways that you can become binary qualified really, really quickly, so that you can build that momentum in your team and have them do the same thing. Duplication is very, very important. And with that, I throw it over to Ray.
Okay, awesome. Thanks, Lisa. That's the, It's so important, like you said, that people become binary qualified in their first 24 hours. If they can't do it in their first 24 hours, get done in the first week. You know, but don't let 1 week, 2 weeks, 3 weeks, a month or two go by and your business is not thriving. Now, understand, you know, I got it from our very own upline, Stanisha, how I saw a video that she posted where she said, you know, even if someone comes in the company and they never do anything, they never make any money, we have a product that they're just going to keep getting over and over because they love it so much. So like I said earlier, we're in a really unique place here with this company that we actually have products that are truly consumable. People really love our products. Now, as far as building, you know, I have to just give credit where credit is due. I share stories. You know, before I made my first check, before I even got my first order, because when I came in, it was right at the cusp of the backlog of our products coming in timely. So I'll be honest with you. I believe they said it was, 21 days? I waited way more than 21 days. But it never distracted me. I was like, well, it'll get here when it get here, and I'm going to keep talking up TLC, and we're going to sell everything else around T. But what I kept doing is I just kept sharing stories. And one story in particular, and I've said this before, I share Lanika and Greg Scott's story, executive ambassadors in TLC, and one of the founding couples of bringing TLC to the United States. And her story was so profound to me, and I didn't read it in an email. I didn't see it on a text. I heard it on a call. You know, when I found out that she was in this, and she was like one of the top people, and I was like, wow, Lanika, the same Lanika I know from how many years ago, who lives, you know, right here, not too far from where I live. And it prompted me to pick up my phone, and I prayed that her number didn't change. But, you know, no self-respecting network marketer ever changes their phone number, right? I think I've had this number for probably like 12 some odd years, since 2002. I've had the same phone number. I refuse to change it. So luckily for me, her number was the same. When I called her, you know, she didn't recognize, so my number didn't come up. And I get that. Either she deleted me, but she said she didn't. Or, you know, I had a glitch in my phone where all my contacts were erased. So stuff like that happens. But moving on, I just say, hey, Lanika, you know, this is Ray. And she's like, Ray Hope? And it just brought this joy in my heart that she remembered me. Okay, and then we just started talking about everything. We just started talking about, you know, our kids and husbands or ex-husbands in my case, you know, or just how, you know, our walk with God has increased because of our faith. We talked about everything under the sun. And then she shared with me her story that she shares with so many people. The fact that 2 years ago, you know, they lost 2 homes to foreclosure. You know, and she shared with me, and she shares with everybody. She found herself in front of the computer applying for food stamp assistance to feed her family of 6 daughters. And if you know Lanika, you know that she's been in the top of other companies, making all kinds of money, living in the best homes, taking trips galore. But she went from hero to zero. And it can happen to a lot of people. So it's such a blessing that they found that I don't know whether they found this company or this company found them, but however it happened, they brought it to the United States. 18 months later, she and her husband joined TLC in December 2013. 18 months later, not only have they completely turned their life around, but what did they do, Lisa? Bought a 7,000 square foot, all brick with a pool home for $600,000, and they paid cash for it. What you say to that? That is about having a steadfastness in your business and staying forward focused. So I share her story, and I actually parallel it with mine. And until you have your own story, guys, share other people's stories. This is not a hard business. For $45, you can change somebody's life. But if you don't have enough faith in yourself to think that you can do this business, it's not going to work for you. If you say it's not, it's not. If you say it will, it will. It's what you say, what you allow to come out your mouth, past your teeth, past your lips, and you manifest that into the universe. It's going to happen, whether it's a yes or whether it's a no. The choice is up to you. So I told Lanika the other day, I said, girl, your ears must be ringing, because I share her story because it touched me so much. I mean, when I say parallel, I mean, I literally got into another business in November of 2013. And now here I am, Jordan TLC. That is called a clue. A clue, a clue, a clue. That is a clue, guys. So don't let a $45, I mean, someone wants to come and be, my team is selling packages all day long. Selling packages. I'm seeing 150 points and 125 points in my downline. I'm like, whoa, we're selling packages because they believe in the product. But even if someone can't come in with a larger package purchase, certainly they can come in for 220s and a 5. So, and those 220s and a 5 can literally change their lives completely. Mm-hmm. You know what I'm saying, Lisa? And so share stories. I've grown this business a phone call at a time. I mean, I do the Facebook. You'll see me on there, and you won't. Then you'll see me again, and you won't. But I build because I have people that I care so much about that they deserve more than just to see a Facebook post or an email blast or a text blast. And I take care of people, and I just connect with them over the phone. We may not have heard from each other for a while, but it's like, look, I take bits and pieces of calls I've heard. I call somebody and I'm like, hey, this is Ray Hope. I know we haven't spoken in forever. How you doing? And I just talk to people, how they doing. Look, you know, there's a reason for everything, and the reason that I call is because something phenomenal crossed my desk. And everybody is winning in this. And I just need you to give me a little energy and just take a look at it. If you say yes, wonderful. If you say no, that's okay too, because we're going to still be friends. And that's it. And you would be amazed at how many people look and call back. So don't make this hard. It's not. It is so not hard. To me, I think TLC is just easy breezy. I tell my team that all the time. Easy breezy. You know, don't make it hard. It's like, it's not.
I agree.
You know, it's amazing. It's amazing. So to me, share stories, share testimonies, share what you know until you get your own story. Share other people's stories. You know,
I agree.
That's it. And that's it. And then certainly connect with the group. Support the group. You see them do something on Facebook, support that. You do something, we'll support you. Because we're a team, we're a family. We want you to win. We want you to win so bad, because helping you win, we all win. So, you know, that's really it. That's it. I don't have any exact science to building. I just know what I know. And I know that I'm a hug type person. I like that face-to-face interaction. And you know, so I'll travel to Virginia, and I'll travel to Fayetteville, and I'll do that traveling to Atlanta. I'll do that traveling because I know sometimes people need that connection, and you just don't know who you're molding and shaping by simply meeting with them and seeing a miracle happen in your business. So I'm here to tell you, pick up your phone, don't be shy, share stories, keep it moving. Yes, absolutely get on social media and do things the electronic way, but don't become so overly electronic that you lose out on that personable part of you, because you can't gauge a person's character by just words on a screen. You need to be able to connect with people. Yeah, that's it. Yeah.
Well, that was some good stuff. That was good stuff, and I appreciate you sharing those things. And I did learn some things. So, like I said, you know, we all can learn from each other on this team, and we share a lot of information back and forth. Now, Ray and I are on 2 different legs on our team, but we do share back and forth, and she is awesome, as well as all the ladies on this team. But Keely, I need to bring you out. Keely, are you still there?
Yes, I'm still here.
Okay. You guys heard me say that Keely signed up 10 people last week. Well, Keely told me that she wanted to hit the leaderboard. Keely, guess what?
What?
We just got an email from Total Life Changes, and guess who hit the leaderboard?
No way! Are you serious? Oh my God! I'm so excited! Oh my God! Awesome!
You have. I'm about to cry.
I know.
I'm so emotional about this because she wanted it so bad. Every week I would hit the leaderboard, and she said, "I want to be on the leaderboard." Well, you have hit the leaderboard, and no shade, but I'm on the leaderboard too.
That's okay. I'll share a spot with you, Lisa.
I'm on the leaderboard too. But I'm so excited for you. This is so awesome to be able to have. Oh my God! Woo! This is a milestone. I actually have someone on my team who is crushing it. Dang it, that feels good. That feels so good to be able to know that you are impacting people's lives in that way. And I know Ray and Tamika feel the same way. I'm so proud of you, Keely. You have done the work, and you have hit the TLC leaderboards. And everybody, this is a global opportunity, okay? That means that she hit the leaderboard for Total Life Changes. Do you all know that is amazing? That is amazing. That is so tremendous. So congratulations to you. I want you to hit it again. Okay? So go hard, go hard, go hard. So I know she didn't want me to bring her back out. She was like, no, don't bring me back out. I was like, oh, no, you're coming back out because I got to tell you this. You hit the leaderboards, girl. Congratulations to you, Keely. Thank you so much, Tamika. Thank you, Ray. We are going to wrap it up tonight. I know the ladies are excited for you, too. You got anything you want to say, Ray? It's just amazing.
No, let's leave it at that. Keely, again, congratulations on hitting the leaderboard. That's amazing. So you know you can only go up. Keep going up, girl. You got it.
That's where I'm going, up.
Tamika, are you there? Tamika had some things that she had to do, so she's probably gone. But we want to thank you guys for joining us tonight. If you are ready to join our family, the 36K team, there is a link at the bottom of this video that says sign up. Just click that link, and it's going to direct you to the person who sent you to this video, to the Hangout. It's going to direct you to their website. If you get there and you don't see their name, please contact them because you need to make sure that you have the link to their website when you enroll, okay? Again, you can sign up for as little as $45 with tea or NutriBurst, or get a package and just get some inventory going and have you some tea parties and just go wild with it and do what you need to do and create that momentum in your team. Here's the thing. You do not want to delay. The longer you delay, the longer it's going to take for you to start, number one, start making money. But understand this, in network marketing, the money flows up. As soon as you can get yourself positioned on a team, especially with our teams, you will definitely be making money because the volume is going to flow up to you. So you do not want to hesitate because we are creating DITs in our team. We got a whole bunch of DITs on our team. Ray, I'm sorry. We have to share that one. We have to share that. The whole team's going to have to share that. I bet you everybody who's watching going to be like, DITs? We got some DITs. Right. But the credit goes to Ray Hope. She started the DIT program. So anyway, click that link that says sign up now. We want you to be a part of our family. We really do. We love everybody. We love each other. We are so happy for each other. There is no jealousy or competition on our team. We all are doing this together. And so we are so happy that you joined us tonight. We want you to have a great evening and join us again next Tuesday at 8 p.m. Central, 9 p.m. Eastern Standard Time. Actually, Ray, where can they go to get their tickets to Atlanta?
If they go to the main Total Life, I think they can actually go to totallifechangesevents.com, and it will redirect them to the site to Eventbrite. If that doesn't work, they can go straight to the Total Life Changes page, the main page, and then there are the pictures that scroll at the top. One of them will scroll to the Atlanta event. When they click on that picture, it also will redirect them to the page to sign up for the event.
Okay, and that's totallifechanges.com, or if you can't remember those things, just Google it. Total Life Changes event Atlanta 2015. It's going to be on and popping. I can't make it because I have a grandbaby due in probably that weekend, maybe. Who knows when this little event is going to happen, but Grand got to be here when the babies come. That's just what I got to do. Right. But I'm going to have to miss it, but I really hate that I'm going to have to miss it. But I am already, you know, I'm excited about the event. I'll be there in spirit, and I will be, believe me, my ear is going to be like this on the internet. I'm going to be listening to, just listen, and I'm probably going to be texting Ray, what's going on, what's going on. So, yeah, so we want to thank you. We want to welcome you to the team. We know that you want to be a part of Total Life Changes because you actually tuned in to watch us. So have a great evening. Bye-bye.